Hey everybody, I've got a quick video on how to electrify a tank bag. What I've got here is a Bags Connection day pack, and I've cut a hole in it right here. The reason I put the hole here is because there is a tab on this pull string for the release from the factory that snaps onto a button here. But I've just got it tied to the handle because I didn't like it flopping around in the wind, so I cut out the button. And I've got a pass-through SAE connector from TwistedThrottle.com, and I used the backing template, or the backing plate rather, as a template for the cutouts. The first time I put it on here, I put it on like this. That's why there's 8 holes around it, but then I looked at this before I popped the holes in there with my drill and realized, oh, I've got to rotate those holes a little bit. So that's the orientation I want. And to hook that up to power, I've got a coaxial to SAE adapter that I'm just going to use my Gerbing heated gear coil cord for. And I've also got a splitter so I can still charge my GoPro batteries or cell phone or whatever while I have my heated gear on. And I've got 14 gauge wire running up to the front. It's fused at 15 amp, and the heated gear only pulls about 8, I believe. I'll have to double check that, but from when I ordered all this, I know I'm safe on the amperage. So hopefully I'll have this done by tonight. I can add on to the end of this video and show you everything working. Alright, I'll tell you about this bag real quick. It's a day pack by Bags Connection, which is made by SW Motec, and you can get all of this stuff from TwistedThrottle.com. That pass-through connector is something you got to buy extra, but as you can see, I got a lot of accessories, and most of them have actually come from Twisted Throttle. How this installs, it's got a gas ring cap, and on the bottom it's got a pin, spring-loaded pin, and you can do this one-handed with the smaller bag anyway. They do make several sizes. Just clips on the back and snaps down. To remove it, there was a button here, and it had a tab attached to this cord, and it snapped to it. Well, I didn't like it flopping around in the wind, so I took it off. You just pull on that, it's down, pull on it, lift up, and it comes off. It did actually have a map pocket, which is what the Velcro is in these D-rings up front are for, but it would come loose in a crosswind, and it kept smacking me in the helmet the whole way across Nebraska. I finally just threw it away. I'm sure I could have just put a snap in here and it would have been fine, but I didn't like it. It went away. Inside the bag, I've got a piece of foam I cut to fit in here. I like to put my toothbrush and toothpaste and any painkillers or anything I'm taking with me on the bottom, and throw all my camera equipment, paper maps, park passes, stuff like that on top. Right now I've got a dual USB adapter epoxied into a 12-volt plug. This is actually an older one that I have, but for this bike I'm going to have one that has a 12-volt socket with 2 USB ports on it, because I've got this handy little single LED flashlight that I'd like to keep charged, and this is great if you're stopping at night and need to get something out of the tank bag or change out for heavier gear. So as soon as I get that done, I should be, well, after paint, I will be ready to take on my big vacation plans.